My name is Joseph Serafian of FormFound Design. My company is partnering with the Armenian Relief and Development Association to build a new kind of housing in Armenia. Over 30 years ago, the Spitak earthquake ravaged the landscape of Armenia, causing devastation to buildings and lives. This was due in large part to poor construction practices and concrete. Today, over 4,000 families still live in unsafe shanty houses called domiks. These are susceptible to harsh elements of the Armenian countryside, including hot summers, freezing winters, earthquakes, and other natural disasters. Lumber is scarce in Armenia, and wood is susceptible to termite and fire damage. Steel is fire and termite resistant and performs well in earthquake-prone regions. Steel is also easily accessible in Armenia. ARDA is employing modern technologies to come up with cost-effective solutions. Through a partnership with Orange Coast College, we have access to an emerging technology in the construction industry called the FrameCAD machine. This allows us to optimize a digital design, having the computer generate the framing based on a design, then manufacture every stud directly on the job site for easy assembly. The machine takes a coil of steel from a roll former, then folds, punches, and cuts every sheet to length based on the design. Each stud is labeled by the machine as it comes off the conveyor belt for easy assembly in the field. The same screw is used throughout the house for framing and assembly, and assembly diagrams are used to inform the builders how each piece fits together. This is essentially an erector set for the construction industry. We're building a prototype here in Los Angeles using the machine at Orange Coast College and with the help of Roseanne Kings. This prototype will allow us to work out ideas for implementation in Armenia. Our building materials will be chosen based on their availability and how they can be locally sourced in Armenia. FrameCAD advantages include the manufacturing speed. The framing for an entire house can be printed in under an hour. The assembly speed. Framing assembly takes a matter of days rather than weeks. Once the design is finalized, we will build a sister house with the same dimensions and ship it to Armenia in panels. Your contributions will fund the first stage of the project, design and construction of the prototype home. The prototype will be on public display for donors to tour the house and the assembly line production that made it possible. With your help, we can take families out of poverty and put them in safe, dignified housing. Your contributions will aid in the building of the first prototype, leading to phase 2, in which we'll purchase a FrameCAD machine in Armenia for on-site deployment and construction. Every bit helps. And on behalf of ARDA and FormFound Design, I'd like to thank you for your contributions.